Always amazing to watch from the moment you go into the Zoom to the moment everything is done. It takes quite a while. Hi, everyone. Okay, it tells me I am live on Facebook. Hello, everyone. The last step is to share inside our group. Share in the group and right there. Okay. I think I need to turn my sound off. All right, I will be able to see your comments if you are commenting. All right. Well, before we start, go ahead and type in, are you watching live? Are you watching replay? If it's live, hashtag live. If it's replay, hashtag replay. Guys, see some of my papers on the background. It's my late lunch break, I guess, and I'm in my upstairs office. Hello, everyone. My name is Nadia Touch. I'm certified health, life, and fitness coach. I help men and women in their 50s to lose stubborn 20 pounds so they can finally fit in clothes they want to fit and keep it this way through a transformation of lifestyle and habit change. I'm also a passionate advocate of Shaklee products beyond organic quality for your everyday use for healthy lifestyle on daily basis. Okay, well, today's conversation is how do you go shopping? What to buy organic, what to buy non-organic, or what's preferred organic and what's not so important to buy organic. Hello, hello, glad to be here live in Fairfield, Iowa. Hello. Okay, well, if you like topics like this, we have many more in the past and to come through our Friends and Health Facebook group. That's for your daily motivation and inspiration in your wellness journey. Please invite anyone who you can think can use that on daily basis. It is a free non-promotional group. It is closed group, so you got to request and access Friends in Health for your daily motivation and inspiration Facebook group. Also, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Natural Power 100. So videos like this and more are uploaded in there, so you can watch them at your convenience. And if you click little bell subscribe, and I believe there is an option subscribe to instant notification, to most important, something like that. If you click on the bell option on the top to all of them, as soon as the video is uploaded, you will receive notification on your cell phone. Isn't that amazing technology? Also, you can subscribe to my newsletter, nadiatouch.com. No, nadiatouch.com/newsletter. It comes out every Thursday morning. Again, different topics. Sometimes it's a video like this. If you missed it, here you go. It's your reminder. Oh, a good article. Ooh, and I don't have a glass of water with me. All right. And if you really don't know where to start, you just need to go down to basics, start from the beginning, just build your health up. Feel free to schedule a free consultation with me. Again, going back to nadiatouch.com website, and you will have a link to my calendar in there and schedule time to have a conversation. All right. Anything else that I missed? Let's start the conversation on what to buy organic, what doesn't need to be bought organic. The way I see it, it's a good idea to buy organic because we're really overusing all the chemicals, all the pesticides, just to make sure, or whoever is growing the produce for us, they just want it to be bigger, brighter. Have you noticed when you walk in the store, when you're looking for especially apples and tomatoes and all this shiny skin, fruits and vegetables, they're just shiny. It's very attractive. I do need my glass of water. But that attractive, we start looking, okay, which one is looking cuter for our eyes, but is it actually a healthy option? Is it a beneficial option choice for our health, for our body? So it seems like the stores are making, it's really a marketing approach to make it cuter, nicer, the packaging, the wording on it. What can they do for our minds to be attracted to particular produce? It's just the comparison comes to me. Sometimes I hear social media is this way. Who is going to be more attractive? So, well, what's the label in the store? Who is going to be more attractive? But what's underneath? Which product has a better quality for my body? How do I choose? We hear that organics are better option. We hear that natural are better option, low sodium. When it says low or not, no GMO, our attention is kind of fallen in there because we have an idea, okay, that might be better, isn't it? Who is with me there? So it's not like we particularly know all the details about that, but kind of, I guess, from what we have heard so far, this makes sense to buy. If it says non-GMO, if it says organic, if it says natural, we just tend to think about that this will be a better option for us. You agree with that? All right. Well, and Dirty Dozen and Clean 15. This is a list that is when you walk in the store. Some stores have it on the right side, some stores have it on the left side. It's your fresh produce, fruits and vegetables. What do you buy? They're not going to say natural. Some say organic. Some don't say anything. So when I walk in this fresh produce and I see all the choices, some are shiny, some are not. Some look like they're ripe, some look like they're not. But how do I actually know which one to buy organic, which one not, especially if I have in my mind the budget? Well, if you have a budget that you're not concerned about, hey, everything organic is a better choice. But if you have a budget that you watch, or you just simply don't want to buy all organic, sometimes organic sit there on the shelf much longer. In my case, I look at blackberries, blueberries, and I'm thinking, this organic choice is already molding. Can I buy non-organic choice? Is it okay choice? Or it's better to buy a little bit of molding, eat it right away, and actually have that option. So we are having a choice what to purchase when we walk in the store, isn't it? Organic costs much more, right? Sometimes quite a bit. It depends on what fruit, vegetable you buy. Some don't have much difference, but still organic is on the higher price, isn't it? So I wonder who is watching a budget here? Who is actually paying attention? What to buy organic, what not to buy organic. So if you do, go ahead and type in I. Just make it simple, I. All right. So EWG, the Environmental Working Group, evaluates fruits and vegetables to determine overall pesticide exposure. So the Dirty Dozen and Clean 15 help consumers prioritize. So it's kind of a keyword here, prioritize which foods are most important to purchase organic when trying to limit the pesticide exposure. Again, going back, if you have a choice, buy everything organic. If you have to watch the budget and really choose, or just the quality of the produce is, you can see in my case, it's so much often I walk in, here's organic, here's not. Non-organic, there are so many more options and they actually look fresher. So if you have to choose, the lists are determined by evaluating 6 factors and scoring each item. The Dirty Dozen are the 12 fruits and vegetables with the highest pesticide loads. It's interesting that Europe banned so many more pesticides than the United States. Seems like we have taken such an easy route how to make the produce appealing for the consumer that becomes more important than the quality control. No, in fact, now when I'm thinking of the skincare that I'm using, 2,500 ingredients are banned by this company because they choose to. In Europe, I believe it's 1,300 banned, okay? But in the United States, only either 9 or 13 ingredients are really legally banned to be used in the skincare, personal care. 9 to 13, Europe bans 1,300 and we only 9 to 13. That's nearly not enough. No wonder sometimes we go to Europe and we choose to buy certain items there because they're healthier. So the same thing with usage of pesticides. Europe bans so many more than we do. I buy organic most of the time, or if not, local from farmers who may not be certified by follow regenerative practices. Yes, all right, thank you, Bob. In my case, living in the big city, sometimes we have farmers market coming in on the weekends, but I go shop on Monday or Tuesday. So the only choice I have is to go to a Walmart or Kroger or maybe Sprouts, a little better option. So it just becomes a choice. But definitely farmers market will be, local market will be a great choice. And again, we want to ask them, what do they use? Do they use any pesticides? What do they use to treat the plants, to help the plants grow? Okay, the clean 15 are the fruits and vegetables with the least pesticides residue. Okay, so the dirty dozen are the 12 fruits and vegetables with the highest pesticide loads, and clean 15 are the fruits and vegetables with the least pesticide residue. Little side note here, recently, the EWG, Environmental Working Group, has added a plus category to the dirty dozen to include select foods that contain trace amounts of highly hazardous pesticides. They don't meet the traditional standards to be included in the list, yet are included as a plus due to insecticides contamination. All right. So I'm a type of health coach who goes down to basics. I'm not a certified nutritionist. I am not a certified dietitian. I'm not going to give you the little nitty-gritty details of foods. Just down to basics. How do I take care or start the wellness journey or continue my wellness journey? Just through the basics of my health and my life. So the basic choices when you walk in a store and you face with the question, how do I buy organic and non-organic? I just want to make sure my budget has a certain amount of dollars, but I want to make sure that I buy organic that must be bought organic. And if it doesn't necessarily need to be organic, I'll just choose regular. How do I choose? The basic concept, this is an overall concept. If the produce has a skin, doesn't need to be organic. If the produce doesn't have a skin, that we eat it the way it is, it's better to buy organic. It's just the bottom line foundation of it. So if you ever forget this list, just ask yourself a question. Does it have skin or it doesn't have a skin? Because what happens with pesticides, the skin is the first that receives whatever environmental exposure plant receives. So whatever is there, just like we do, whatever we wash our body with, it gets on our skin and therefore it does get in our bloodstream. But the skin is like the first block of our body. So the same thing with the fruits and vegetables. So if it has a skin, what we can do is to peel the skin off. Some pesticides still will be there. If you noticed, I don't say they have none. They have least amount because the skin protected some volume, okay? But there's some produce that you eat the way you buy it. If pesticides are there because it's not organic, that's how you eat it and just the way it is. So it's better to buy organic. Did you get that? Skin, non-organic is okay. No skin, better to buy organic. This is an overall foundation, okay? You might hear some differences here. Okay, but let's go through the list. You don't have to write it down, just be with it. From what you just heard, kind of see the system here, the meaning of what I just said. And I will, if you will be interested, I will type the list into the comments. It will be there for you. I actually have a printed copy from our Health Coach Institute, and I'm not sure if I can do the PDF file in the comments, but I'll see if it's actually possible to have a nice official list for your usage so you can actually print it. Okay. All right, so clean 15, let's start with clean 15. That's the produce that doesn't need to be bought organic. Number 1, asparagus. Number 2, avocados. Who loves avocados? Avocados actually, among all the vegetables, have fewer levels of pesticides. Good to know. Number 3, cabbage. Number 4, cantaloupe. Number 5, cauliflower. Number 6, eggplant. Number 7, grapefruit. By the way, if something that you are here and you really love that fruit and vegetable, go ahead and type it in. Just type the name. It will be interesting to see the favorites here. Number 8, kiwi. Number 9, mangoes. Number 10, onions. Number 11, papayas. It's one of the fruits that I think I took like very recently. I just did not like the taste of it, but that's interesting that it tastes really good for me when it's really ripe. So it has to be the right ripe papaya. Number 12, pineapples. Number 13, sweet corn. Number 14, sweet peas, better to buy frozen. With sweet corn and sweet peas, also be careful. It's always a good idea to buy organic because some are GMO based, so we really want to be careful here. And number 15, sweet potatoes. Okay, so make a note, sweet potatoes. Okay, so dirty dozen, pay attention. Always, always, if you can, choose organic. Dirty dozen. Number 1, who can guess? Apples. It's an easy one to guess. Yeah, apples is really, really on top of the list. And I believe apples have the least difference in the dollar amounts between regular and organic. So that's good to know. Number 2, celery. Number 3, cherry tomatoes. Number 4, cucumbers. Number 5, grapes. Number 6, nectarines. Number 7, peaches. My children like peaches. It's interesting that I believe I discovered it for them when I remember peaches in Europe are not the same, or at least in Russia, not the same as here. Here, if you buy really good ripe peaches, they're really tasty. So I started buying them here, and my kids took first page, they thought it was an apple. Then they realized, ooh, it's much tastier than an apple. Number 8, potatoes. Actually, the average potato has more pesticides by weight than any other crop tested. And you know what? If you have a choice, buy sweet potatoes. That's on the list of doesn't need to be organic. Isn't that interesting? Number 9, snap peas. Number 10, Spinach. Number 11, strawberries. Ooh, love strawberries. And number 12, sweet bell peppers. Always choose organic. So as I mentioned, there is a plus category, hot peppers. Not something will be on my list. And kale, collard greens. All right. And you know, with fruit, what we recently started doing is, especially when you buy such fresh produce, and organic sits sometimes on the shelf longer, so it goes bad pretty fast. But what we can do is actually freeze it. Put it in the plastic baggie. Sometimes I even put it in the servings I'm going to use. It's easier to use just one serving at the time and leave all these plastic baggies in the freezer. And then they keep much longer than you can imagine, isn't it? Especially as nowadays we have smoothies that we like to make and milkshakes. So this will be a good option to add to our shakes and smoothies. All right, so this was Dirty Dozen and Clean 15. When you shop, what to buy organic and what you don't need to buy organic if you got a choice or have to have a choice. All right, I am going to find the way to give you the list so you have it in front of you, even with possibility to print it. Dirty Dozen and Clean 15. The basic foundation of it, if the produce has a skin, it's okay not to buy organic. If it's no skin, try to buy organic as much as possible. All right. Okay, folks. Well, thank you so much for watching. This was our weekly live stream on health topics. And today we talked about what to buy organic, what not to buy organic. So before you go, please leave me a comment. What was your main appreciation from this conversation? And I will see you in the community. Please go ahead and join our Friends and Health Facebook group for your daily motivation and inspiration. And also feel free to subscribe to the Natural Power 100 YouTube channel for more videos on health topics and inspiration. This was Nadia Touch, your health coach, and I will see you in the community. Thank you very much and have a great weekend.